In the last video, we greatly simplified our application by creating a reusable card component, but there's still room for improvement. Right now, we only have 2 cards. If we wanted to add 10, it wouldn't make sense to manually duplicate the component 10 times. So instead, we should create a list of cards that we can access throughout the app. Before doing that, we need to define a type for each card. By type, I mean a schema that defines the structure of a card. For example, a card has a title and a list of tasks. Currently, each card only has one task, but eventually we'll have many. We need to represent this structure in code. So I right-click, choose New, Type, and name it Card Type. Now let's build the type. It's going to be an object because a card has multiple properties. The properties are title, a string, tasks, an array of strings. Now that we've defined our type, we can finally create a centralized place to store the card data. This is the store. In the store, we create a new schema. This time, we'll have multiple cards, so we name it cards, plural. What is it? It's a table array of card type. In plain English, we just made an array of cards and each card has a title and a list of tasks. Now that the schema is defined, when I click on it, I can populate some example data. First card, title, business, tasks, task 1, task 2. Second card, absorbs, in class, no tasks. These third card, title, done, abled tasks, task 3, task 4, task 5. This is what we call the default store. To test this data in our view, we go to Preview and click Reset Store. Now Preview reflects the default store. With the data ready, we go back to the main view. We right-click the card and wrap it in a component, which will be a template. When I click Template, I get options to use logic like conditions or loops. You guessed it, we're going to use a loop here. We select 4, and we want to iterate over the cards from our store. At first, nothing changes. That's because the preview mode is set to once. We switch it to all, and now we see our 3 cards. But all 3 cards still show the same title. That's because inside the card, the title is hard-coded to business. Instead, we want the title to be dynamic, template.value.title. Once we bind it, the correct titles show up. There's one last issue. Every card still shows the same default task list, project planning, because we haven't connected the tasks property yet. So, let's fix that. We go back to the card component and add a new property called tasks, which is an array of strings. We give it default values, for example, task 1 and task 2, just to make sure everything renders correctly. Now, inside the card layout, we want to loop over the tasks. So we wrap the task display block in a template again and iterate over the tasks array. We also make sure the preview mode is set to all to see the updated result. At this point, we have 2 tasks showing up, but they're still static. To make them dynamic, we replace the hard-coded text with a variable, for example, task name. We define task name as template.value. This gives us the current task value from the loop. In preview, we now correctly see task 1 and task 2 in each card. Back in the main view, we still only see the default values because we haven't passed the tasks property yet. Now, we change that by using template.value/tags from the store. Boom. Now our cards display the right tasks for each list. To test it, we add another list in the store, reset the store, and see it appear instantly in preview. And that's it. We've now built a dynamic, data-driven list of cards and tasks. In the next episode, we'll dive into logic creation with Luna Park, the core of the engine. We'll see how to add cards, lists, and more. See you next time.